She'd sneak me notes in class. I'd wink my eye and laugh. Those days went by so fast. Uncanny parts have torn us all apart. I'm still trying to put back the pieces to my heart. And now you made it. That's right. And now you made it. Ain't nothing but a little bit. And now you made it. That's right. And now you made it. Ain't nothing but a little bit. Can you remember the rain? Can you remember the rain?
Paving this shit crank. Paving this shit crank. Paving this shit crank. Paving this shit crank.
What is going on? What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, you know what I'm saying, back again. You already know what it is. And if you see it, hey, listen, if you see the shirt, you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you see the shirt, you see the shirt. I'm in there, baby. What you mean? What we out here doing right now, baby? You see it? All right, listen. So, you know what it's about today. You already know what it's about today. It's about that Alabama State, UAPB, Skylar Perry, Ryan Nettles, Skylar Perry, ASU defense. Listen, I'm about to get these call lines open. I cannot wait to hear what you guys have to say and pop and talk yo mess. All right, are we understood? All right, so first I gotta ask a question. Over and under in the comments, the Skylar Perry go over 100 yards. Over under the Skylar Perry go over 300 yards. Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you hear in the chat screen, make sure you like the stream, share the stream, subscribe, all that type stuff. Make sure you put in the comments where you repping from, all right? Who you going for, what you repping. We finna put Ryan Nettles in the dirt. Yes, sir, Memphis, Tennessee. Appreciate you, Kevin, for tuning in with me. All right. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the stream. All right. Let's go. I'm about to get these call lines open. About to get it popping real quick. You already know how we do. Let me get all this up and going for y'all.
You are the only participant in the conference.
The call lines are open. So you look, whenever you guys ready to get it popping, you go ahead and call in. It's too easy. Tell me who you got, who wins, and why. All right, the call lines are open. You see the number down below, 701-801-6395-342-8811. Now, talk a little bit about this game. It is a strength versus a strength once again. All right, hopefully they play the game where they're bad up there. I heard that's why they pushed it up. So let's get into this game real quick. A strength against a strength to me. So I think it's the UAPB offense versus the ASU defense. All right, now, when you're talking about UAPB, you got to talk about that cold, that bad man, Skylar Perry. You know what I'm saying? But with the weather being bad, it may be a running game, which favors ASU because they do have those two dynamic. And what I mean by dynamic, they have some dynamic running backs with Merritt and Ezra Gray. UAPB, led by, you already know, Skylar Perry, the two wide receivers that they have on the outsides. So that's going to be good. I think really with the weather being bad, with ASU's run game, I'm starting to sway a little bit. I'm not going to say I'm jumping off the bandwagon, but I'm starting to sway a little bit. Because we all know when it comes to rain, you want to run the ball. You know, nobody really wants to throw the ball in bad weather. That takes away from the strength of UAPB, in my opinion. But overall, it's gonna be a head knocker. It's gonna be a head busser. All right, it's gonna be a head busser. All right, next question, guys. I got let me see what we got. Over under Ezra Gray goes over 120. Over under Ezra Gray goes over 120. Appreciate you, James Little. Appreciate you, my guy. Me? Petty? No, that's cut. No, the cut takes the pride in that. I'm not petty. Listen, I'm just repping. Right? That's all I'm doing, B. That's all I'm doing. Just rapping, baby. That's all. When's the game? The game is at 5 o'clock, ESPN 3. All right, 5 o'clock, ESPN 3. I will be live streaming the game on my channel right after the pregame show. Right after the game is at 5 o'clock. Let me make sure I put this banner up so you guys can. I'll be live streaming the game right after this, Jank. But let me put this up. Bam. Anybody asks? Game 5 Eastern Standard Time on ESPN 3. All right, there you go. Anybody looking? That's why it goes. All right, if you want to call in, tell me who you're going for, who you're rooting for. The number is 701-801-6395. PIN number 342-8811. All right, call lines are open. If you are willing, if you want to call in, talk your mess, let me know. All right, but once again, this is going to be a head knocker. Now, the champ is there. Boy, you stupid, Tate. But this is gonna be a head knocker. This is straight gonna be a head knocker. I really want to see how Skylar Perry does against this ASU defense, because as you can see, you already know, Tank. I got the merch. It's coming, baby. It's coming. I'm there. You see the Mr. Let me see. You see the Mr. T? Let me see. Oh, how I get that? Oh, you see it? You see the Mr. T? You see it? You know, shout out to Mr. T. You see it? You know what I'm saying? Anybody watching this? If it ain't nothing to talk about. If it ain't that, it was something to talk about when JSU was getting waxed. It was something to talk about then. Everybody was on my post-game show then, talking about Jalen Jones this, Jalen Jones that. Nah, it's something to talk about. There's something to talk about. Hey, you talking about the same team that beat you, that beat JSU? You talking about that team? You talking about 70% chance rate? Gray goes under 150. PB will be keying in, but Merritt may bust it wide open today. ASU grad here. Appreciate you. Hey, if you're an ASU grad, call in. Let me know what you're going for. Let me know. Call in, talk your mess. If you're a JSU fan, you can call in too. We can talk about ASU beating you as well. We can talk about that as well. Hey, caller, you live.
I'm going for Alabama State.
All right, you going for Alabama State? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Dana. Come from Baton Rouge.
You in Baton Rouge going for Alabama State? How that work?
I'm just cheering for them.
You just cheering for them? All right. What's the score? You got a score?
45. Alabama State 45. 14.
45-14 ASU?
Yep.
Wow. I don't know about that, Miss Dana, but I need to get my notepad. I left my notepad. I used to be writing these scores down. Yeah, but we'll definitely. You got to call back on the post game show if that score hits.
Okay.
I appreciate you, Miss Dana.
Bye-bye.
Man, Miss Dana said 45-14. The disrespect. If it wasn't for JSU, nobody would even subscribe to your channel. But you don't have to subscribe. And if it wasn't for JSU, I mean, a lot of people wouldn't be getting their views because of Deion Sanders. So what are you talking about? If you want to talk your mess, you can clearly call in, but you're still in the comments. So where's the smoke at? You got all this hostility with no action behind it, sir. So let me know. That's what the whole call-in's for. Oh, my God. Okay. Try again. Anyway, so make sure you do have the notepad next week for when SU's travel to Baton Rouge. Hey, you got to make sure you give me a score, though, Ruben. If you don't give me a score, I can't rock with it, bro. You got to give me a score. They still butthurt. They still butthurt. They got to be. They got to be. Donald, they big mad. You know, like that plies. Oh, you big mad. Oh, you mad. You big mad. It's okay, though. It's all right. It happens. We want a good game. Both team safety will be get Ooh, put my name on it. Okay, I like that. Coach Simmons, put your name on it. Said 30, 38, 32. Put my name on it. I gotta go get my notepad. This is too good. Appreciate you, Coach Simmons, for tuning in. They should have moved the game to ESPN2. Who you played for? Where is your former team? I played for University of New Haven in Connecticut. It's not an HBCU. Played 2 years there, college football, wide receiver. What else? And I go for Texas. I'm a UT fan. Of course, I just said I'm a JSU bandwagon. Everybody who watched my videos know I'm a JSU bandwagon. Today, I don't have the merch like I usually do because I got my own merch today. But you know what I'm saying? That's how you do. You know better. ASU is back-to-back big game. Listen. They could be kings of knocking undefeated teams off. That's what they could be called. They could be called the undefeated king killers. That's what they could be called today. You knock off UAPB, ASU, I might not pick against you ever again. I'm just saying, because you're showing me something. I got 40 to ASU 28. JSU is still on top in the division. Come on now. On top, you know, like you really didn't. Come on, man. Like, you beat EWC. You beat Mississippi Valley. Like, come on. The one test that you had all year, you came up short. You didn't get blown out. You just came up short. But it's okay. You bounce back. We'll see how you are against Southern. You see how you get. Listen, I really feel like if you guys would have paid PV this week, it would have been a quick turnaround. I don't think it would have been in your best favor. I'm just going to say that. I don't think it would have been in your best favor to have a short week. That's all I'm saying. All right. If you want to call in, the call-in number is 701-801-6395. You see the pin number below. 701-801-6395. You see the pin number below. Hey, man, if you want to talk your mess, you don't got to be in the comments. You can call in. That's what I love. I love the smoke. If you ever seen my live stream before, I love Let's smoke. This is what I do, baby. Let's go. It's not June 1st, FAMU. Listen, if you haven't checked out my interview with Xavier Smith, he's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. Real good dude. Real special young man, too. He's going to be doing things. JSU ain't ready. Listen, I'm going to try to make it to that FAMU JSU game. I'm actually going to the PV game April 24th, thanks to a fan who gave me some tickets and bought my plane ticket to go there. I'm going to do a whole video about it. But so yeah, I'll be at the PV game. So anybody in Jackson, Mississippi, want to hit me up and say what's up, say what's up. Even you, Mr. Mark 1000, where you at? Let me go up here. My Mark 1000. If you see me at the game, baby, just don't shoot me. But we can definitely chat it up. We can chop it up. It's all love out here, baby. You can hate it, but I still love you, my guy. Because Black lives matter. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to hate on you. Change my profile pic, guys. Donald, you petty, bro. Donald, you mad petty, bro. Listen, who wins and why, guys? That's the question today, right? Who wins and why? That is the question of the day. Who wins and why? If you want to call in, the number is 701-801-6395. 701-801-6395. PIN number is 342-8811 if you want to call in. I don't shoot. It ain't that serious. Hey, appreciate. Hey, listen. People have died over Skittles. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to be very clear that, you know, we still all love over here, my guys. All love. You know what I'm saying? Yeesh. Change my profile pic. Why should FAMU be worried? Yes, these FAMU fans delusional. Hey, this not supposed to be about JSU. Y'all making it about JSU. Look, this is pregame live, man. We can talk about whatever y'all want. Whoever floods it in, call in, talk your mess. It shouldn't be about JSU because we lost. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to talk about the game, we can always talk about Jalen Jones. You know, I love to talk about Jalen. You know, I do love talking about him. I love it. Let me see. Cut. Hey, appreciate you, Cut, for tuning in, my guy. Y'all FAMU fans delusional as hell. Listen, FAMU is not to be played with, my guy. Like, they can do some things. Let's not sleep on them. Just like y'all was sleeping on ASU, and I told y'all it was your toughest test coming up, and they slipped up. Y'all slipped up. We love that Deion Sanders Jerry curl and we love that the old Deion Sanders Jerry curl and jury. ASU riding high, but JSU may trip over their own feet this week. Don't look back. You know what? This could be. You know what? I would give you that if they were playing Mississippi Valley State. If it could be a trap game type feel. But I think when you have back-to-back undefeated teams, you try to make a statement. You really trying to make a statement when you got back-to-back undefeated teams coming into that you about to go see. You could really, really make a statement and really solidify yourself in the SWAC. You come out and you beat these two teams. So that's just my view on that. Let's not get on that loss. We all know. Let's not. I got a money line. Where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside. He got 110 on money line. Okay, UAPB. Make sure you guys can call in. All right. They cheated us. Wow. You still in the past, my guy. If it wasn't for JSU, ESPN wouldn't be checking for these other cats. And these other cats, you mean the other cats that beat JSU? Is that what we're talking about? Are you talking about Colton Adams, the guy who was killing y'all in the middle? Or you must be talking about Ezra Gray, the one that broke those 2 long runs for you. Oh, but you must be talking about Ryan Nettles, the quarterback that outplayed your quarterback. Oh, you must be. When you say these cats, I just didn't know who you were referring to. The team that beat you, them cats. Because usually if you had them cats, your team will win. But that's sometimes I just get caught up. I just get lost in thought. I just don't know. Let me see. SU is coming. Y'all just better be glad that y'all better be glad Skelton is back to somewhat normal because y'all was looking a little suspect after a while. Oh, I got a caller. What's up, caller? You live?
Hey, bro. What's up, man?
What's good?
What's 1,000?
Hey, what's up, 1,000? Okay, talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you calling me out like I'm supposed to be scared to pick up a goddamn phone. Like
that's what it's for.
Like for real.
That's what it's for.
I mean, like for real. Like let's just be real, bro. I mean, you got to bring Jackson State to the category because, like I said, again, I repeat like a broken record. Nigga, if it wasn't for Jackson State, they wouldn't even be on ESPN3 right now. And y'all make it seem like Jackson State just lost the goddamn Super Bowl. They lost one damn game by 1 touchdown. And let's just be real. If we didn't have that whack ass kicker, we would have won by 1 point. And y'all be riding coattails as usual, especially you. You know, you the biggest coattail rider so far. I fuck with you. I like you.
Listen, I will happily admit that I'm a coattail rider. Listen, I am like the Warrior fans who jumped on the bandwagon. You know, I'm just not light skinned. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like I said, that's not behavior, man. But we ain't gonna go there. That's
okay. But let me. Okay, so let's keep it 100. No, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 1,000, Mark. Let's keep it 1,000, right? So my thing is this: if we really want to talk about it, you're not even supposed to be in that game if ASU doesn't give up some points. The muff punt, the bad playmaking calls in the red zone. This game's not even close.
That's football. I mean, but that's football.
Okay, then it goes. Football, you can't. Then I don't want to hear people talk about, oh, we got cheated because DeJohn Warren stepped out.
Look, let me tell you something.
Go ahead,
I ain't never say we got cheated. Now let's just be clear.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to go back, that Grambling game, we could have got cheated because they didn't even show all the different angles when they supposed to have fumbled the ball in the end zone. Dude, that dude clearly crossed the goddamn line, and then the brother yanked the ball from out his hand. Now, I mean, a loss is a loss. Me personally, I don't see where they got cheated at. You know, we lost fair and square. We came up short because our kicking team fucking sucks. Excuse my language. I know you know.
No, you good.
But our kicking team sucks.
Okay, so
you know,
are we gonna talk about?
Look, it's like I said.
Are we gonna talk about Jalen Jones? We gonna talk about Jalen Jones couldn't hit water if he fell out of the boat? We gonna talk about that,
bruh.
Are we gonna talk about
I hate using this whack ass dude for example. Hell, even Tom Brady had bad days, bruh. I mean, one bad game. I mean, come on, it is what it is. One bad game,
bro.
Bad game. Come on, bro.
Are you Mark? Are you really 1,000? Are you really gonna sit on here and tell me that if you had the choice between Jalen Jones and Ryan Nettles or J.N. Jones and Skylar Perry, you're taking Jalen Jones over them guys?
I didn't ever say that, but I'm talking about what we're working with now.
What you're working with now is a quarterback who is average, and to me, he got exposed because let's keep it all the way football, right? If you're seeing this is pure Madden. If I'm seeing an all-out blitz, I'm shifting my line. If I got 5, you're sending 6. I know I have to have a hot read. I'm the quarterback. How do I not know that? Okay, you want to blame it on the coach and the scheme? Okay, we'll leave it at that. Then my second thing is this. If I'm also the quarterback,
you talking particular plays.
I'm talking about the game. That's all ASU did was blitz.
I mean, real shit, brother.
That's all ASU did was blitz.
That happens in sport.
It's called getting exposed.
It's like Mike Vick. It's like Mike Vick. Long as Mike Vick running, y'all love him. Then when he started getting in the pocket and trying to pass, and his pass, he might miss 1 or 2 passes. Then y'all want to put the brother on the crucifix, like he's the worst quartip in history.
It's the same thing. Can I compare it to Lamar Jackson?
This is my thing.
Can I compare it to Lamar Jackson? Right. So Lamar Jackson, his MVP year, he's killing everybody. What do the Titans do? Okay, you like to throw in the middle of the field. We're going to zone up the middle. We're going to man up the outside and make you throw it. We're going to make you throw because your legs make the game easy for you. We want you to be a quarterback, not because that's what makes them so dynamic. If you have,
let's be real.
Go ahead.
What coach in the SWAC right now that's actually, let's just be real, actually thinking on a strategic level like
ASU?
Let's just be real.
The ASU defensive coordinator.
Let's be real.
Whoever came up with that defensive plan, first of all, they was watching my game day previews because I definitely said that you can just blitz. I said you blitz him all day long to make him speed his clock up. So at the end of the day, whoever is at the ASU defensive coordinator, they schemed that whole game up because they said you're going to have to show us that you can throw. You're going to have to show us that you can beat one-on-one. And this is the thing, and this is what really separated that game. JSU's receivers are better than the corners. So at the end of the day, all the corners had to do was make tackles. If the corners make tackles, we're good.
And I hate being one of these people on some woulda, coulda, shoulda. But let's just be honest. If Jalen Jones was on his game, honestly, do you really think that ASU could have beat them.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
That's what I'm saying.
If that's what I'm saying.
And listen, you making my point. Motherfuckers gonna have a bad day. And I told a close friend, I said, to be honest, I said, man, these first three games, the first three games that we had, we gonna walk through them. But after that Valley game, that was gonna be the test. That's me being a motherfucking hardcore Jackson State fan, former fucking player. I mean, we don't want to talk about why he played the 4 years, but I knew these next games was going to be the test. Because I seen how Southern played, how Alabama State played Southern. And I'm like, them DBs might be on one. But then we got, Jackson State got the tallest goddamn receivers in the fucking SWAC. And I'm like, why y'all don't be throwing to them cats? We don't do slant routes. We don't do slant routes like you should. We go for the bombs. You know what I'm saying? We don't do the quick outs. I mean, let's just be real.
No, you're right. You're right. But call me 1,000. Call me back next week during the Southern game and we talk more about it.
I got you, brother. I got you.
Appreciate you.
I got you, man. Love your show.
Hey, you live.
What's going on? What's going on with you? QB here.
All right, where you calling from?
Mobile, Alabama.
All right, talk about it.
I'm just listening to your caller. I think it's 1,000, man. You can't have it both ways. 1 minute, Alabama State got the plays. He trying to change the game up, say that we're later getting cheated. But like it is what it is. Football is football, bro. I played in 91. Ricky Jones, Reggie Brown. We won the first Heritage Bowl in Miami, Florida. Charlie Chris was my teammate, the defense coordinator. You know what I'm saying? So it's all X's and O's, dog. Just the plain simple fact is that Alabama State was hungry. And Dion was trying to do a reality show. You know what I'm saying? He wanted showboat, cameras, and this, all that stuff. Now they butt hurt. You feel it? But it's all good. All they saying is that we'll see y'all in the fall. Okay? Whatever. It's all good. You feel me?
No, I feel you.
It's going to be a dog fight tonight. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be raining. It's supposed to be wet weather, but it's going to be a dog fight.
All right, so tell me this. Who you got in the game today?
Of course, I'm going to say my alma mater.
All right, so what's the score?
Baby. I told you we won the first Heritage Bowl in Miami, Florida against North Carolina A&T.
What you got for the score?
I had State win 31-24.
31-24. All right, I'm gonna put your name on it.
31-24.
I'm gonna put your name on it. I gotta get my notepad. I'm gonna put your name on it, and and I hope I see you in the post game.
All right, ball man, the trenches. It all starts in the trenches, baby. All starts in the trenches.
Yeah, that front seven is legit.
For real.
Appreciate the call.
All right, ball man, take care, ball.
Hey, caller, you live.
Man, let me get on here and talk my talk, man.
Who it is? We got. Hey, what's your name? Where you from?
I'm from St. Louis. This is Tank.
What's up, Tank?
Now, bruh. First of all, this is a pregame show for Pine-Bluff and Alabama State. Why are we talking about Jackson State? Why? I don't understand. We on a bye week, bro. We are on a bye week. We are literally on a bye week, bro. We have nothing to talk about. I'm watching Instagram stories of Shador and Nugget and stuff, man. We ain't got nothing going on. Them boys is chilling. Nugget done went and got a tattoo redone. Goddamn coach out here fishing at his lake. But y'all on here talking about Jackson State, and we lost last week. We lost. Defense put the foot up our ass. We gonna mail the shoe back when they come back. You know what I'm saying? When they come through in October, we gonna give you the damn shoe back. And Pine-Bluff is the dark horse of the SWAC. Just call it what it is. Alabama State is another dark horse of the SWAC. Call it what it is. They every time you play them, they gonna punch you in the mouth and see what the fuck is up.
That's what's up. Better bring your hard hat.
Listen. I played at a dark time in Jackson State. I played when Bell was there, and everybody put their shoe in our ass and left us there. So I know what I know what the deal is. I know who we going against. I've been in and around the SWAC my whole life.
That's what's up.
So I know the nature of what we got going on at JSU. Right now, it ain't pretty. It ain't gonna be pretty. We still gotta polish, flat out.
That's real.
I mean, it ain't nothing else to do. We polishing. Hopefully we'll get it buffed up over the summer, but right now, nah, dog, this ain't it. I'm just be 100 with you. This ain't it. Shit, we get it together eventually, but today, University of Arkansas Pine-Bluff plays Alabama State. Let's discuss that. Discuss that.
Appreciate you, Tate, for keeping me back on track, my guy. Appreciate you.
Man, all day.
Hey, your shirt coming, though. Your shirt coming, Tate. Hey, you live.
Yo.
What's good? What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm from Jackson, Mississippi.
What's your name?
Hello?
What's your name?
Shad.
Oh, what's up, Shad? What's good, man?
What's up?
What we talking about?
Okay, so the last person on the call, yeah, he tripping hard. So he said we don't need to talk about Jackson State. So what are we going to talk about?
I mean, you want to talk about a loss?
No problem.
I mean, do you want to talk about a loss?
Huh?
I said, do you want you want to talk about a loss?
Do I want to talk about who?
Do you want to talk about your loss?
I'm straight.
What else did they talk about, Shy? Y'all lost. What's there to talk about?
Bro, man, we know the controversy around. Hey.
There was controversy? What controversy was that, Shad?
But everybody seen the kick return.
Oh, so that one play dictated the whole game?
Supposed to be playing from behind.
So you don't want to talk about that. So let's talk about it. If you're going to talk about it, talk about it. If you're going to say the game, listen, no. Wait. You're going to talk about the kick return, right? Okay, it got called out. You're on the 50, my guy. You might be on your own 45. No, you're on the opponent's 45 with the kick return after he steps out. You still can't score?
We were supposed to get the touchdown.
You can't score? Huh? You can't score?
No.
You're supposed to be JSU. You can't score?
We can't score every time. And let's talk about that. I'll talk about my quarterback. Okay, so he had a bad game in the throwing, right?
Oh my God. Go ahead.
So did he not carry the team in running?
Yeah, y'all. The quarterback power is all y'all can do.
ASU could not stop him running for nothing. He got all our touchdowns on his feet.
The reason he had to do QB powers is he couldn't throw the ball. So you're negating the fact of what a quarterback is supposed to do.
That's the point of a dual threat. Run, pass.
So what's the point of a quarterback?
The work you run.
What's the point of a quarterback? To throw the ball. If you go 19 of 50, no, that's like the Brooklyn Nets shooting from threes. That's what they do when they shooting from threes. That shouldn't be how your quarterback is. Come on, Shy, you gotta come better with that, baby.
But they double.
Hey, you live. Hey, you live.
What's up, brother?
What's good? Turn your background down for me.
Yeah, this is Derek calling out of Mississippi.
What's good? Talk to me. Who you got in the game and who you going for?
I'm really not a SWAC person, so I don't care about Alabama State and the Arkansas game. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, rooting for Jackson State because I'm from Mississippi.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay. So I'm assuming you called in to talk about some Jackson, Mississippi stuff. So what's up?
I just want to know why all these Jackson State fans act like Jalen Jones ain't trash, bro. I mean, mean, why they started defending this guy, man? This all you got to do is pressure this guy and his whole game gone, bro. This is a running back playing quarterback, bro.
Oh my God, let's go, bro. You hey, keep going. And you from Jackson, Mississippi. So I love the honesty.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is pure trash, bro. I played with a quarterback out of Pearl River that went to Jackson State, which is Jim Oliver. Bro, was a real quarterback, bro. This dude, I mean, you pressured him and you seen what happened to his game, bro. I'm talking about his whole game was gone. You ain't had no running game, so you had to put the game on Jalen Hurts' arm. The running game was told. The running back was trash, so he couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You had to put the game on. Jalen had to go win the game, and he couldn't do it. I mean, he trash, bro.
I think we're the only ones watching the same game, my guy. I really feel that way. I mean, maybe JSU have those those blind witnesses, as they call them, like for LeBron fans, because I'm a LeBron fan, so they call us blind witnesses. But they got some blind Jalen Jones fans. I don't understand it. They really believe that he's the guy. But hey.
I mean, clearly, bro, the power of that offense is the receiver, bro. You need an elite quarterback to get the ball to them cats, bro. And this ain't the dude.
And then you're good to go. Yo, appreciate the call, my guy. Anytime.
Bet, bro. I got you. I'll be watching you, fam. I'll be checking y'all. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Hey, appreciate you, my guy.
Better up.
That was funny. I needed that laugh this morning. What's good? You live?
Hey, what's good, man? Listen, I'm a first-time caller, right?
Yes, sir. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm also a YouTuber, but check this out. I just started watching like Arkansas Pine-Bluff football because one of the coaches who I used to coach with, Coach Ken Evans, is the quarterback coach.
Okay.
Probably / offense coordinator, right?
Okay.
Everywhere, that's my guy. Everywhere he goes, number goes up. This guy is the best offense. I'm a receivers coach.
Okay.
In the great state of Georgia.
Oh,
I'm receivers. We got the best football down here in Georgia.
The great state.
MLK High School.
Stop it, sir. Stop it.
But listen, Coach. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, Coach Kenton Evans. I want you to remember this name, my guy. And if you want, I can get him on your show too.
Heck
he is the best. Let me tell you something. He's the quarterback whisperer. I'm gonna tell you how good this cat is, man. When we played ball together in high school, we turned the state of Georgia around as far as the passing game. We broke every record it was. We got receivers all over the country, all Power 5. He left there. He got him a college job. But now he's at Arkansas Pine-Bluff right now. If you ever want to know why the numbers are going up, why the quarterback was named SWAC player of the week 2 weeks straight, I want you to remember this name, my guy. Coach Kenton Evans. I'm gonna get him on your show. That's my guy right there.
Appreciate you. I would love to have him on.
And I'm gonna tell you something. It's not shocking to me that they're 3-0 right now. It's not shocking. Can I say my YouTube channel name?
Yeah,
my YouTube channel name is Trey and Nene.
Go ahead.
My YouTube name is Trey and Nene, right? But that's beside the point. But I'm telling you, man, I want all you guys out there to remember this name. He is the quarterback, brand new quarterback coach for Arkansas Pine-Bluff. And you wonder why the numbers are going up. Just do your here. So go on YouTube, right? And just type in MLK High School back in 2010 on. And if you want to look at Georgia history, look at the numbers. We was at MLK High School from 2010, 11, and 12. Top receivers in the whole state of Georgia those 3 years. Quarterback broke every record it was. This guy is the truth. It's not going to surprise me one bit if Grambling comes start calling for him. It's not going to surprise me. So I don't want to hold your show.
No.
Man,
I want to ask you a question. Let me
ask
you a question.
man.
I know you don't have to talk about how he does what he does, but my thing is what is his trait? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have the guy from the NFL, the QB coach, that the black guy who always, you know what I'm saying? So what is his philosophies when he's coaching quarterbacks?
This is from what I know, his knowledge of football is, in my opinion, because I coached with him for 3 years, is second to none. He knows the game. He's the type, he's meticulous like this. I know they don't have 11 dogs on defense, but I got 2 dogs on offense, and that's all I need to beat you. He's going to score points. And that's up to the defense to hold their own, okay? But as far as putting points on the board, man, he would get in his quarterback butt. You hear me? He don't cut no corners with. But I'm gonna tell you, at the end of the day, that quarterback gonna love him because he gonna make him a better QB. He can score on any defense you put in his face, bro. I'm telling you, if you look at his history, as a matter of fact, I think his record just got broke in the state of Tennessee. He was the all-time leading passer in the state of Tennessee history. This guy right here is a quarterback guru. He's an offensive play caller. When I was there, we averaged in the state of Georgia, right, in the highest classification of football. Now, we didn't win the state because we lost our quarterback and 2 runners. We didn't have a full deck. We averaged 34 points a game at the highest classification in the state of Georgia, bro.
That's what's
Couldn't nobody stop our offense, bro. Nobody.
So let me ask you this. So what? Where am I going with this?
Let me say this right quick and hold your thought. Kevin Byard, right, the highest paid safety in the league, played for the Tennessee Titans, played receiver for us.
Oh wow.
He would tell you personally, this guy he's an offensive guru, man.
I like it.
But I'm gonna get him on your show though, my guy.
Hey, appreciate you. That'd be lovely. Hey, what's your score? I know you got winning. I know you got UAPB winning. What's the score?
I gotta go with my homies because I know he gonna score. I'm gonna tell you what I think the score gonna be, and you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. I'm going 42-30.
42-30. I like that. I hope I get to see you on my post game. I'm gonna put your name on it.
Put my name on it. 42-30. Trey and Nene to all you YouTubers out there, but I do coach high school football, man. I'm down here in the great state of Georgia, man. So, hey, yo, thanks for my time. Hey, I'm gonna send you. You got an email because I want to.
Yeah, go to my
with Kitten, man.
Yeah, go to my about page. I got my cell phone number on there, and I got my email on there. My about page.
Got you, my guy. I'm a man of my word, boy. You know Georgia football the best.
All right, let's go. Appreciate you.
All right, man.
All right. I keep trying to tell y'all, man, that's why y'all got to come to these pregame shows. You never know who's going to call. And you know my man Cut, he always going to do his research. He said what he just said about MLK checks out. MLK typically sucks, but during the period he's speaking on the coach bit a very powerful offense with what he had. So listen, Cut's like Oprah in the HBCU. You know what I'm saying? If it came from the horse's mouth, it's legit. My man does his research. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it that fast because, I don't know nothing about Georgia football. I'm from Maryland. I know about Maryland football because we do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do in Maryland. We get it done, baby. All right, let's see what these scores at. Let's see what these scores look like. My mark, 1981, won the SWAC and Heritage Bowl versus NCAA, but that does not have anything to do with ASU beating. I feel you, Kilpatrick. Appreciate that. I'm from Tennessee. My school has won their share of state titles. Cool. Best high school football is AZ, cuz. I hope that's not Arizona. Who? Man, nobody cares. Joe Eagles, those were facts. 50 attempts is crazy. I remember that guy. Appreciate you. Oh, hey, go check out my man, Coach. I watch your videos, Coach. Tomorrow Leader Sports Network. I watch your videos, Coach. Go check out my man. I think it's Coach Wilson, Coach Wiley, Coach Will, something like that. Good stuff, man. Real good stuff. Go check his stuff out on YouTube. Real good dude. Waves on anybody else partying all night and still make the pregame show. Hey, appreciate you, Waves on Swim. Hey, man, you got to get it in, man. Tank, yes, sir. Reggie Reg. Reggie Reg is going to come through. Tank also with the TLS in there. Appreciate you. Remember, hey, guys, you can always call in and talk about what you got for the UAB game. Hey, Cut Day, if you can call in, I want I want to hear your opinions about the game as well, Reg. Coach in here. Well, hey, Coach, they representing the coach. Appreciate you. We got UAPB 35, ASU 24, let down from ASU. Okay, let's go. Mississippi, best high school football. Didn't y'all just get y'all flag changed over? Y'all racist? Y'all was racist. Y'all racist. Y'all just barely changed over. Anybody care about Mississippi football? Man, first of all, your state long. Your state name is too long. Nobody care. Stop it. Script, you ain't saying it right. UAPB. My bad. UAPB. Hey, Coach, they said call in, Coach. They said go ahead and call in for your boy one time, Coach. Stop that, Marvin Lomax. It is It's not. Let's see what we got here. Now you saying dual quarterbacks ain't good. Lamar Jackson just won MVP. Okay, let's get up on this, Andre Barnes. Dual quarterbacks are great at when you know when to run. If you have a Russell Wilson, he's dual, but he knows when to run, when to throw. You have Patrick Mahomes, can kill you with his feet, but he can also kill you with his arm. All I'm saying is when you have quarterbacks like Lamar, Michael Vick, that they're so dynamic in the running area that you take that away and you show them that they have to be QBs or they have to make hard throws, make tough throws. That's where you see what you have. And what the Titans did against him that first year in the playoffs, they literally manned up on receivers, zoned up in the middle so he couldn't throw to the tight ends across the middle, and said, hey, beat us. Show us you can beat us. Now, once again, if you do, it's no disrespect to Lamar. He's a stud. You do that because he's a stud. But you have to take something away. I can't give you both. I can't let you run for 100 and throw for 200. I can't let you run for 150 and throw for 200. That don't even make sense. I'll be fired as a defensive coordinator. Like my man Reggie Redd said in his Grambling video, go check that out. He said, if my job is dictated on how you perform as an offensive defensive coordinator, best believe I'm about to be all up in your grill. All up in your grill. Come on, man. Yes, Jones was bad against the blitz, but where was the coach's adjustments to help the QB? And I totally agree. There was no screens. There was no wide receiver screens, no running back screens, no trap blocks. It was nothing to get the ball out quicker out of his hand to give him to the playmakers. I think they did what they did, and they did what I got better arm than Tebow, but Tebow got better on an offensive game plan. I don't know about that one, Andre. Jackson State is winning today on their bye week. Jackson State this, Jackson State that. On a bye week, listen, I'm only responding to what people are putting in my comments, guys. Listen, if you know how I do. If you come for me, I'm coming back at you. I got it. Okay, I got UAP. And then plus I ain't got no, because you JSU fans, y'all be calling in all the time. The Alabama State and the UAPB fans, UAPB, see how I did that? UAPB. Nobody calling in. So we gonna talk about what's in these comments. Shout out to Alex Hines, nice HBCU. Yeah, for real. I'll be watching all the games on Alex Hines. Make sure you check out my man Alex Hines right here, his channel. If you missed the game, you can definitely go watch it. Don't rewatch my games unless you want to hear some commentary. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because Alex Hines got that pure, nice broadcast stream. Like, feel like you in the game. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, oh, like just popcorn, commercials, all that. You there. Florida, I might have to second that one. Florida best. Texas, I would say Texas. But Florida, when it comes to speed, crazy. Script, just call them PB. Thank you, PB. Pine-Bluff. I like that, Kevin. Appreciate it. PB, I like that. Appreciate you. Listen, man, y'all SWAC me. I'm a Maryland boy, so my accent just hit a little different. We say stuff a little different. So, you know what I'm saying? Like that, the Alcorn, like that. Y'all Southerners, man. Y'all be doing too much for me, man. Y'all be changing stuff up. Yeah, just Pine-Bluff. I'm about to say just Pine-Bluff. I can do that. FAMU, BCU, going to cause some problems in the SWAC, just saying. What you saying? They haven't done nothing yet, so what you saying? Jalen's been under pressure all season. This wasn't the first time. No, no, he was not. No, he was not. Stop. The only game that that he was even kind of on a little bit of pressure was Mississippi Valley State, because their D-line was legit. Other than that, no, he's had all day. EWC all day. Who else? Grambling. They weren't pressuring him like that. Come on, man. Stop. Y'all be making excuses for this guy. Stop it. Hey, homie, I got to say this again. People just say JSU B squad. Now, if they would have won, people would be like, oh, my God, our team is so. Listen, you could, B, bootlicker, because I'm going to keep it 100. Just because I'm a bandwagon don't mean I'm not about to break this game down the right way. And you JSU fans, to me, why should I have to wait for dogs and studs to come in to coach? You coach what you coach with. Alabama State had a whole front line full of redshirt freshmen. Ain't no excuses there. Stop playing. No, like you coach with what you have. You do what you have to do. Stop making excuses for Dion. No, he got his butt whooped. Jackson State this, Jackson State that. Still, he's been throwing with guys all over him last 3 games. Sonic, no, the last game he did, and you see what happened. He went 19 for 50. Stop it. Stop making excuses for these guys, man. Pine-Bluff better get ready because Alabama's bringing that heat. I totally agree with you. I think ASU, if it's a sloppy, muddy game, ASU is gonna come out on top of that. Grambling quit, straight up facts. Bama State's young O-line will have their work cut out today. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think they're gonna be. I think. Well, JSU D-line ain't that good, so you got a point. You definitely got a point there, Donald Crawford. Yeah, this is our B team in the fall. Man, I'm not about to answer no B team nothing. Get Grambling some muscle milk. Slaw corn. JSU isn't unbeatable, but you can see improvements from the past. He ain't getting whooped. I mean, 1 touchdown. Okay, so I don't know if you've seen the movie Fast and the Furious. Ask any racer, any real racer. It don't matter if you win by inch or a mile. Winning's winning. You got whooped. You lost. L. Take it. Love it. Hold it. You got one. Come on, man. UAPB, ASU, I'm sorry for the pregame show. Facts, man. JSU people taking over, man. JSU people taking over. Damn, bro. I hate on Mississippi. Check players Mississippi put in the NFL. I'm not saying it's a big state. Of course you got people in the NFL. It's a big state. You're just not the best. I mean, okay. Ohio put people in the NFL. Don't mean they the best. Come on, man. Stop it. Pine-Bluff got turf. Ooh, that's going to be nice. Okay. This ain't no race. Thanks for the shout out for the channel. Looking to add some more soon old school stuff. Hey, bet. What's up with Grambling? Nothing. If you want to know more, go check out my man Reggie Red's video on Cut Day Sports. He did a whole video about it. FAMU and BCU. True. Jackson lost. Just be happy you got on ESPN. FPB and ASU. Alex Hines, you right. No in-game adjustments. Let me see. Ain't no such thing as Jackson State B team. They have plenty of transfers playing now. Thank you, Hogan. Appreciate you, my guy. Listen, Alabama State Blitz was better than GSU, Valley, and Edwards combined. Thank you, Alex. Come on, man. We watch these games. Okay, you blind JSU witnesses. All right, listen. Who has Pine-Bluff winning this game? Who has I picked Pine-Bluff. I picked them. If you watch my pregame show, I picked them 35-28 to win. You know what I'm saying? Who wins and why? Once again, my call lines are open. If you want to call in and talk about pretty much anything now at this point, 701-801-6395, pin number 342-8811, 701-801-6395, pin number 342-881. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Be Fresh has 33-28 Pine-Bluff. Lashley has Pine-Bluff for the win. I'm sorry, Jeanette, I didn't want to crush your name. I hope I said that right. Apologies. JSU fan base is delusional, always has been. Man, they listen. I got Pine-Bluff. What's your score, Walski? Let me know. You got to tell me your score. You got to put your name on it. Put your name on it. Sideshow Grambling. I got PB 34, Alabama State 28. Explosive dogfight. I like it. Observations, family, BCC coming. Heat conference is going to make everybody happy to step up their game. Those two have history beating SWAC teams. Can't wait to see PB football and how they are doing. Appreciate you, Kev. PB by a long shot due to their passing game and team defense. Alex Hines, truth be told, they got out coached. Ooh, Alex. They did. Thank you, Andre, for that honesty. Derek Washington, you called it 35-28, right? That's what I called it. Yep, PB. I got PB winning 35-28. I got Alabama State winning 27-13. Appreciate you. If you're an Alabama State fan, please call in. I had one Alabama State fan call in. Please call in. We worse than Cowboys fans, but hey, it works for. Hey, listen, y'all are, and I'm a Cowboys fan, and y'all worse than. Oh God, Lord have mercy. Yo, I swear I want to hear about all this talking. Oh my boy, you are living in the fall. Can we get through spring first, man? Good night, Irene. What we got, Kirby? I got 28-14 PB. Appreciate you for tuning in, my guy. history of beating the SWAC, the same family that lost to JSU the last couple times. Ooh, Sonic Boom. Tank and facts at Alex Hines. Appreciate it. And listen, Alex, if Tank giving you the attaboy, that's legit. Cap, nothing is worse than the Cowboys fan. Sir, cut. Take that somewhere else, man. Take that somewhere else, man. Don't bring that here, man. Take that. Listen. I'll turn this into an NFL thing real quick, man. Don't do that. Thanks, bro. Ken Evans has been putting in work here in Georgia. Hey, Coach, they said call in, Coach. We love to hear your voice, Coach. Come on and talk to me about the game, Coach. They said go. I had a couple comments earlier. Said call in. Facts at Alex Hines. Hey, Jackson State dogged EWC and they fired their coach. They beat GSU and they quit the spring season. Alcorn just flat out knew better. Cut. Yeah. Jerry Rice, Walter Payton, Brett Favre. Boy. Oh, that's so the league's been around for like 100 years and you pick 3 players? Oh, okay. Okay, Derek. Got you. Nothing worse than the Cowboys fan. Listen, don't turn this into NFL. Listen, this is PB and Alabama State. Don't make my Cowboys roots spot up. All right? Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm trying to tell you. I got Cold World, UAPB 21, Alabama State 14, game canceled at halftime. I don't know. Unless it's lightning, it better not be. JSU taking over because they butthurt still 1 week later and they still in their feelings. That's facts. That's facts, Kilpatrick. Why be on script when you can be off script? Hey, Charlie, I like that. I'm gonna steal that, bro. I'm gonna steal that, bro. I'm gonna say that. Appreciate you. I'm gonna put that on the shirt. Y'all giving me good content. Why don't Tennessee State join the SWAC? Ooh, that'd be dope. That's a good question. Why don't listen, y'all playing with my emotions? Stop. Listen, don't get me. You know what? Hold on a minute. Y'all playing with me. Y'all playing with my emotions. Y'all think it's a game out here. I want y'all to know what it is. Don't play with my emotions. No, we're not. That's what we're not about to do. Can we watch the game at 4? Yeah, I'll be live streaming here, Williams. I will be live streaming here. Big lights, Ezra Gray coming to play. ASU will give UAPB some problems today. It will be a good game, though. Yeah, I think it'll be a great game. Say it again. No Cowboy slander out here. Say it again, sir. Come on now. Stop it. Will Ezra Gray be held on the 80 yards rushing? UAPB is number 1 in SWAC versus run, giving up 110 yards. The disrespect. I'm gonna leave that up, cut. Let's get back on let's get back on topic before y'all get me going out here. All right, let's get back on topic. Will Ezra Gray be held on the 80 yards? I say no. I don't think he's going. I don't think he's going to get off like that. I don't think he's going to get off like that, but I don't think he's going to be held underneath 80 yards though. He gets 80 yards on 1 run. UAPB needs to account for 4. That boy Colton Adams. That boy Colton Adams is the truth. I'm trying to tell you, y'all be sleeping on. Listen, I be interviewing the players. All right, I do this. Appreciate you, Coach. UAPB needs to account for number 4 in the defensive end. I forgot his name on that ASU defense. JSU will bounce back against Southern and we'll be back hating. Cowboys 1-5, 1-15 rehire. Just man, if you don't get off my line, man. Ezra Gray will have 100 at halftime. I don't see it. Not against ASU. Oh shoot, he plays for. I'm so sorry. Not against UAPB. 42-35 PB. I like that. What is that thing? Oh, you talking about this thing, Alex? Talking about this thing right here, sir. I just need y'all to know don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me. Don't do that. Let me see. Oh man. What's good? You live?
Inductees per capita by state, Mississippi #1, my dog.
Come on, man. Nobody. Send that link in the chat. Send that link in the chat.
Hey, tell all your fans to Google it. I ain't no Mississippi high school, so I just had to call in and check with you. No, I'm number one, my dog.
Now, send me the link in the chat, sir.
Hey, you got a phone. You got an iPhone. I know. Google it, and then you just fact check it once you Google it.
If you said it, you should have it on hand. Send that in the chat. Mississippi ain't bringing it like over Florida. Stop playing, man. Stop. This is
number one per capita by size and state. Mississippi number one in Hall of Fame. Google it, fam, and fact check it once you do it.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna check it out. Bet. All right. Appreciate the call. Let's get it. Let's get it. Put that bootlicker, man. listen. I stay repping. Don't get it twisted, babe. Facts. Cowboy fans are the worst. It's all right. It's okay. But we America's team, though. But see y'all get me off track, man. Y'all disrespecting me, and y'all getting me off track. Y'all are getting me off track. Stop it. I got Kevin 31-30 PB. I like that score. That's a damn good game. Hey, caller, you live.
What's happening? This Coach Walker, man, from Tomorrow League Sports.
What's up, Coach?
What's going on, brother? How you feeling?
I'm doing good. Hold on, let me make a banner for you real quick and let these people know who I got.
All right.
Go ahead, Coach. Talk about the game.
Man, look here. All I know is this. Yes, Arkansas Pine-Bluff, they got explosive offense, but they got to account for that daggone ASU defense. If they let daggone number 4 get loose and that defensive end for Alabama State, they're going to have some problems today. And like I put a comment in the chat. Man, listen, Ezra Gray, bright lights, that kid do some phenomenal things. And some people he gonna shock some folks this season beyond anyone's wildest imagination. I looked at some film on this guy, man, against some previous film when they played against Auburn, and I think they played against Florida State. And I mean, this young man this kid is phenomenal. He is freaking phenomenal.
No, I totally agree, Coach. Totally agree.
I am one. I have to give credit where credit is due. I'll sit here laughing at folks talking about Jalen Jones. I know they probably gonna get on me, but I made a post saying, he probably would be the starting quarterback, but last week he got exposed on some things. And I know the growing injury had a little bit to do with his throws being a little bit off, but it's gonna be kind of tough, bro.
Let me ask you a question, Coach. If you were starting, you had your own SWAC team and you were picking a quarterback, who would you start your team with?
That's kind of hard. That's kind of hard to choose right now because I haven't seen everybody, and I don't want to just dig in the hat and say, hey, because honestly, I would have picked the kid from Alcorn, but
Felix.
From my understanding, he transferred to South Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Right. So, and that was one of the I got to go back and double check that because I just looked at some. I was doing some videos and listening to you guys at the same time, and trying to research a few things while I was going through that. And I was like, man, heck no, he ain't going nowhere. Like, he's talking trash. So he's like, yeah, he's going over to South Florida. So I'm like, all right. So we gonna see. Matter of fact, while I got you on the phone, I'm gonna go ahead and look that up right now.
The one thing, and while you're doing that, Coach, the one thing I said about Ezra Gray about the game day against JSU was he is a one cut and I'm gone. If he sees daylight, right. It's. I mean, I saw it against Southern, but Southern kind of bottled him up a lot better than JSU did. But you could just see it, the explosiveness. Like if he ever sees it, it's a done deal. And that's what I love about him. And I feel like he does translate to the next level in a zone read system where kind of like a Clinton Portis, a Willis McGahee, like that one cut back and like I'm gone. Right. I really, really do think he's a special young man.
Man, who you telling? Like I said, I sat there when I saw it. I said this here. And the crazy thing about it is both of those plays that he scored against Jackson State,
It was the same damn play. I'm like, did nobody not see that play? If you let that man get off the edge, he's gone.
Yeah.
He is gone. I'm like you said, one cut, he out of there. And I mean, and the crazy thing is, he runs to the middle of the field and he starts telling off going to the outside towards the sideline to give him that extra boost because he know, okay, man, I done just ripped him for 60 yards. I done ripped him for 70 yards. I ripped him for 50. And I'm a little winded, so let me go ahead and just hit the gas a little bit so I can go on and get on in there and get in the end zone. Man, that kid, like I said, today, between him and number 2, if him and number 2 get there, it's gonna be like, yeah, no, that ain't him. Felix ain't over there. That's Darian Felix number 2 for running back. This dude talking about. I was saying, yeah, that kid ain't going nowhere. I honestly believe he's still there at the school. I'm sitting over here looking at it now, looking at their
roster,
looking at South Florida stuff. Yeah, their roster.
So, with me, who I really like, and I've been on his bandwagon for a long time, is Ryan Nettles. I think for a freshman, what I love about him and what I think he's going to bring to his team is his resiliency because he doesn't get rattled with picks. And I love that. Like, in my quarterback power rankings, I've always said I love a gunslinger. I love some like a Steph Curry. Right. You going to shoot because you a shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trust your skill set. Okay, they got me one. You know, they got me on one, or maybe I got a tip pass or something like that. But it doesn't scare you to make that pass. And what Ryan Nettles showed me against Southern, especially against JSU, with that 80-yard drive down it was pure beauty. He just dropping dime after dime across the middle of the field. I love what I'm seeing from the redshirt freshman. What do you say about that, Coach?
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. When I watched that young man play, who was the first game I watched? It was against
Southern.
Was it Southern? Yeah, Southern. Watched him in the first game against Southern. He was not sure of himself that game. And that was one of the reasons why I was saying that, I was thinking, I said, man, JSU probably will get this game if they come in there and play in the manner in which they did. And we've all been saying since the beginning, JSU leaves the middle of the field open too much on defense. And what did Coach do? Coach sat them daggone receivers right there in the middle of the field for them to go ahead and just bust their behind wide open whenever it was there. And when the young man, when Nettles threw those picks in that game, he came back. He said, okay, I got you. And they calmed him down. They gave the ball to Ezra Gray. They gave the ball to number 2. Number 2 wasn't really getting off that game, and that's why he got a little frustrated when that last interception was thrown. He made that bonehead mistake.
You talking about Merritt? You're talking about Ja'Cory Merritt.
Merritt. Yep, Ja'Cory Merritt. When Merritt tried to knock the ball out of the JSU defender's hand to possibly get the ball back so that JSU wouldn't drive back down the field and score on. I get it. Heads up play. I'm glad he went out there and tried to make a play even after his quarterback messed up. But he was bottled up all game, and you saw the frustration come. You saw it come. But like I said, Ezra Gray hit it at that right time, and I mean, he burnt him for it after that. I mean, so as soon as Merritt got ejected from the game, they rolled Ezra Gray back
all the way to the finish line.
I'm just sitting there looking like, God, no. And then who was it? Coach Ellie did a video. I saw a video of him previously. What was the name of that horse? He named him after one of the horses that ran in.
You talking about Seabiscuit?
The Kentucky Derby. Huh?
You talking about Seabiscuit?
Seabiscuit. Yeah. He says, you got Seabiscuit. You gonna tell you're not gonna run Seabiscuit? You crazy. he ran him, and I mean he ran him. He ran him and just kept going until the game was over with. I mean, really, all they had to do was manage the clock. If they were able to manage the clock, it was a wrap. Because, like I said, Jackson State couldn't move the ball. The offense looked lethargic. It looked slow, disoriented. I don't know what was going on with them that game. I mean, it was just, I can't say blah. That's about how it looked.
No, and I totally agree with you, Coach. I think, and the funny thing that I've talked about some other people that I watched with, I said what JSU did going up to that game, they really didn't do any of it because you saw it against Grambling, you saw it against Mississippi Valley State. They were known for the wide receiver screen, the running back screens, and all these things. But I was just so wondering. I'm like, if you're going against a team that's going all out blitzes on you, they're setting the kitchen sink. How are you not running screens? I don't understand that. To keep them honest.
Who is that? Bubba. Bubba ain't no
Cohen. Cohen Adams is Luke Kuechly of the SWAC. Stop playing with him. If he's in the goal line situation, you need to watch out for this man because he will take your head off. And I've been telling people that I call them the Bash brothers with him and Ershad Davis, the number 6 safety. They are the coldest tacklers on that team. If you see them, they're bringing you down. And I peeped them from the Southern game. I was like, who are these kids? They just keep popping up every time on the film. You just cannot not notice them.
And I can't go ahead and say, yeah, I got a trailer on my page because it's like Felix Harper is still there. He ain't going no damn nowhere. That's what I thought. I had a joker tell me, man, how can y'all sit up and talk about HBCU sports when y'all ain't play for HBCUs and never went there? I said, bro, you can't talk about where I've been. I said, mine hang up over my head in every video. I love my HBCU to death.
That's facts, Coach. That's facts. Let them know, Coach. Let them know, Coach. Hey, Coach, I appreciate the call. Please come back any post game. I love your videos. I watch them all the time. Appreciate you.
Hey, man, I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for having me.
All right, Coach.
All right, later.
Hey, caller, you live.
Yeah. ASU. Yeah. Say,
you got to tell me what's your name, where you calling from?
Don Farrow, calling from Montgomery, Alabama.
Okay, Don. ASU. All right.
Yeah.
I know you got, what's the score? What you got for the score? Hey, listen, I'll be putting people's names down to these scores and I'll be exposing them on the post game if your team lose. I'm just saying that. So what's your score?
I'm going ASU 24-17.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay. 24. I like that. Because you got these fans out here. I'm not gonna call no names, and they be just dropping like 40 to 13. And you're like, come on, man. Like, let's be realistic. But
I'm not gonna go that route. But also, Alabama football, high school football isn't that bad either, considering the resources that we have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can I get a couple orders? Yeah, and I mean, we don't have as many resources as, but we do pretty well here. It's kind of segmented to cities. But as far as ASU last week, the one thing you shouldn't feel bad if you ASU, because that defensive coordinator doesn't like to blitz. So he had to see something that he knew he could take advantage of. And I thought Jackson State would adjust to it. If you have the coaching staff that he's been claiming that he has, you would make that adjustment. That is not Pearson's MO to blitz. That's not his MO. He wants to sit back and play zone. And then you got whooped up front. That's plain and simple. And we actually gave them 22 points. So I can see how, Deion's a little pissed because you got beat up front and with us giving you 22 points off of our mistakes, you got thoroughly whooped in the trenches where you do not want to get beat. And then, like you said, with the adjustment, you should have found a way to run the football other than quarterback run.
Other than the quarterback. Now, don't get me wrong. I will say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I would have told Jalen Jones, listen, guy, you better tighten up your chin strap because, we about to run you to the finish line. Because look, if they can't stop it, we riding with it. Like, hey, that's what that's how I would have felt about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm not no coach, because I would have told them straight up, look, they ain't stopping it. We quarterback empowering it from our own 40 to their 40. I don't care. So
hey, I do agree with you on that. They just would have had a big quarterback time.
Yeah.
I mean, because you never think about it. Just like you said, Ryan Nettles did not just lead one 80-yard drive. He led 2 or 3 80-yard drives.
Yeah.
And I don't know why you wouldn't. That's a redshirt freshman in his second game in 3 years. Why would you sit back playing zone? You never made him feel uncomfortable.
Never. Especially not with that D-line. Never.
Never. And you were not, once you seen you were not getting back there with 4, you might have wanted to see somebody. That should have been, but this is what you say you got a great coaching staff. I'm yet to see it.
Yeah.
Hey, your coaching staff is what you said, eh?
No, that's big time. Appreciate the call, Don. Call back in the post game.
I will.
All right.
All right.
Hey, caller, you live.
Yes, sir. Hey, this is Dallas, Birmingham, Alabama. How's it going?
What's good?
Good. Hey, man, I want to say I appreciate all you do with the live streams. I'm going to be real brief here because I'm actually at work. Alabama State fan, I just want to get my take on the game today. I think it's going to pretty much just come down to special teams, man. We had some big breakdowns against Southern and Jackson State. A lot of people have been talking about Ezra Gray. That's true. He is a great running back, but, you got to keep in mind we got a young offensive line. So, it just kind of come down to, because, when you look at the Jackson State game, we had to set up the pass. Well, we set up the run by coming out passing. I don't really agree with that. So I think this game could go pretty much just like the game we had against Jackson State, or Arkansas Pine-Bluff can blow us out like they did Grambling. But that's all going to depend on, the special team breakdown. We just got to really clean that up. I think.
That was.
I think
that muff punt was a big momentum changer because I think that really made me mad. I was like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? When I saw it, I didn't even think about the special teams. That's a good point, Dallas. I really appreciate that. Let me ask you a question though. What's your score?
I would say, of course, if we get that cleaned up, I'm gonna take State. I think we'll, if we, because I think the defense will give us a chance to win any game as long as we play a clean football game.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a mental sport. So, but I'm gonna go with my team. I'm gonna say 31-28 State way. Just got to clean up those special teams, man. We can't have those fumbles, muff punt returns, deep in our own territory. We had that happen against Jackson State and Southern. So, and the defense bailed us out both times. But, the good thing, what happened with the Jackson State game is, we kept their offense, we kept y'all offense in check.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why we was able to breaking open at the end because, your defense was kind of gassed too. You see what I'm saying? So you got to take those things into consideration. But I think Ezra Gray, and you also talked about, Ryan Nettles. That's also another favorite player I have on the team. He's very smart to be a freshman.
Man, I've been on that bandwagon I've been on that bandwagon since the Southern game. I really like him.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Me too. Definitely. Yeah, for sure. And also, before I go, man, I want to say go Cowboys too, man. A lot of people hate us, but
let's go, man. You can call back anytime, sir.
For sure. Yeah, but hey, I appreciate it, man. Definitely. I look forward to the game later on.
All right, man. Appreciate it. I'll be live streaming if you can watch it at work.
For sure. Sure. I'll be here.
All right, peace.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, caller, you live?
Hello?
Yeah, you live.
All right, no problem. So first off, first name DeAndre. I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing I got to say is you was right about JSU. You was right about everything, like how ASU's defense was going to stop them.
Yes, sir.
You was right about it. You've been on the money every time I called in, every pregame show I have watched. You've been right on the money. That's the only thing. I got to give credit where credit is due.
I appreciate you, DeAndre.
Right on the money.
Appreciate you. You a JSU fan or you just a SWAC fan in general?
I would say SWAC fan, but if I had to choose a team that I'm going for JSU because I'm just noticing don't get me wrong, the SWAC always been good, but it's just things ain't adding up. I think Dion, like I said this before, I feel like he's exposing the SWAC. And what I mean by that is the SWAC should be better than what they should be. They should be a whole lot better because, in my opinion, these the same JSU boys that couldn't even hold a candle to some of the teams, and you tell me y'all sticking with them. It's kind of weird. Either the talent was always there, or the other teams haven't been trying, or y'all haven't been trying hard enough, like y'all say y'all have. But besides the point, I got Arkansas, Pine-Bluff. I got them beating Arkansas State, not Arkansas, but Alabama State, 28-21. I think it's gonna be real close. Close.
So you got Pine-Bluff beating. You said 28-21.
Yeah, 28-21. I'm gonna keep it balanced.
I got you down, DeAndre.
Or 24-21.
All right, I'm gonna put both of them down there. I got both of them down.
Yeah, and also you mentioned something. You said if you was gonna start a SWAC team,
what quarterback
would you want? I want Akil Glass.
My man.
3 quarterbacks. It'll be Akil Glass. Then the other dude from Southern Alabama that they wear that powder blue, I'll have him. And number 3 would have to be Arkansas Pine-Bluff's quarterback. I think he's better than Prairie View's quarterback, in my opinion. But that's just me.
Appreciate you, my guy. Call back anytime.
Yeah, all right. No problem. See you.
All right, man. Hey, caller, you live.
Yo, Scotty. What's going on, man?
What's good?
Great. This is Lomax, man. This is Lomax. You've been laughing at me. I don't want to call and talk about Jackson State. I try not to, but I do pick Pine-Bluff over Alabama State.
What's your score?
I'm gonna give you my score: 21-35. I don't see Alabama State getting past 21 points.
Okay. All right.
They were suspect against Jackson State, but again, I did see their game, and I will agree that freshman offensive line is doing the job for them, but Pine-Bluff defense going to be able to deal with that. That running game Alabama State got is going to be nice, though. So it's going to be a good game. I'm really rooting for Pine-Bluff because that's going to keep us in the lead, and we'll go ahead and knock Alabama State in the head.
So if Pine-Bluff wins, so you guys will still be number 1 in the SWAC East, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
If Pine-Bluff wins, they in the West. They're undefeated in the West.
Gotcha,
now, Alabama State is what, 1-1?
Yeah.
Jack State 2-1.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, 3-1, but for conference it's 2-1. The thing with that again, sir, like I said, that'll keep us in the lead of all of that. Alabama A&M gonna be the challenge. Southern is in the West, so Jack State got 2 games left. We're on the down end of this, so we'll find out. And for all those people say this ain't important, it is important. This is gonna still be for the SWAC championship.
Okay.
I like the idea.
Let's talk about
I like the idea of Jackson State winning the SWAC twice in 1 year. Go ahead, sir.
All right, let's talk about this. If you got some time, let's talk about this. Why, if this is my opinion, I was going to do a video about it, but since I got you on my live stream and I got all these other people out here, let's talk about it. If this is supposed to be a SWAC championship like opportunity, why is the SWAC commissioner allowing teams to quit because of COVID? Now let's take it back to Clemson when with Lawrence and all them, when people's best players were catching COVID and they still had to play games. Why is the SWAC not doing the same? To me, I feel like you're giving a mediocre product because you're allowing teams to dictate whether or not they want to play that's why it feels like preseason to me. I thought this was preseason. That's what it feels like because nobody's taking it seriously.
It does. And why is the commissioner allowing that?
Yeah.
Again, with that being this pandemic, let's go and call it what it is, right? The pandemic is out there. Everybody freaks out over it. All the SWACs, the whole athletic departments of all the SWAC schools, be it basketball, volleyball, whatever it is, the minute they get these cases, they start panicking. The commissioner can't say, you all got to play. Okay, just sit out 1 week, but you got to play. Now, Valley did their thing, and they didn't quit. Grambling is just straight falling apart, and Alcorn refused to play at all this season. So, I mean, it became this wishy-washy thing, just like in the MEAC. MEAC had the same plan to have a spring season also, but then all the teams just started quitting, just said they refused to play. Well, the MEAC was falling apart when Bethune Cookman and FAMU left anyway. So that's pretty much their issue. That division is in shambles right now.
I think I couldn't imagine, and to me, this is what is going to separate the FBCS from the FCS is that, or from the SWAC, is I can't imagine them, even with the whole COVID, they only play 6 games, Ohio State and all that. Like, they were trying to make it work however possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we're going to give you the opportunity, but this is what we want to happen. This is what we want to get done. We want to have a national championship game, and we want to see it produced. And to me, to have it go the way it went, to still have a good product out on the field, you would think the SWAC would be like, okay, it's possible. It's possible. Like that. I mean, you're looking at the highest level of competition, do it, make it happen somehow, some way, and you're not doing everything possible to give your fans the best product. I don't get that.
I totally agree, though. I mean, but again, being an HBCU grad myself and went to Jackson State, the environment, the way that school, the way that division is set up, is really based about fan. It's really a strong fan base, but we don't never get the exposure. Now, I credit Deion Sanders because you never saw SWAC football on ESPN2. You caught maybe one game during the fall season on ESPNU, but they're never there. So I appreciate the product that was put forth. The SWAC the commissioner is trying to make it work. He's just really trying to make it work. But it ultimately ends up, that whole decision depends upon the athletic director and the coach's decision. So Grambling is some stuff that's going on internally. Alcorn chose not to even participate altogether. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to hold something together. I think the commissioner is doing a good job to hold it together. I really do.
I totally agree. I agree. I think he's doing the best he can. To me, and I read an article where they changed over some of their home games to away games because they did what they did. So I appreciate that penalty as well. I just think that the SWAC commissioner needs to be more David Sternish and be like, look, like, no, we're in a position, and I don't want to put the whole SWAC on Deion's back. I don't want to do that because the SWAC was good. It just wasn't getting the exposure, and Deion gives it exposure. That's pretty much putting his name on something, just like, oh, okay, what's going on down there? You know what I'm saying? Right. But at the end of the day, to me, the commissioner has to say, look, we need to take advantage of this opportunity and take the ball and run with it. And for us to not give our full efforts to try is a disservice. That's just how I
totally agree. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm just saying I don't see how the commissioner can really enforce that when these schools can say, based upon the first thing they're going to cry, Scott, off the top, is player safety.
Facts.
Off the top. So when they go there, now that puts the commissioner liable for anybody that gets sick from COVID. And it just brings about a whole mess of things, man. I'm just saying, all he could do is try to convince the ones that's there to continue on. The games have been shortened up. Post Southern had probably 1, maybe 2 games at home. The rest of their games are away games. So, I mean, I think they came away with a decent product for the spring for them to make this up on the fly. This is not something they planned from 2019. They made this up on the fly at the beginning of this year. So then they decided, I mean, Deion got there, January, February? And then, he got there in January, and their first game was a month later. So you got to look at how they put this product together for it to even try to work. Yeah. These other divisions, these other divisions, they had the same, I guess, process of trying to do the same thing as far as putting the product together, but they have a lot more sponsorship, a lot more support from television and everything else.
That's agreed.
So with the SWAC doing what they're doing, I think it's good. It gives the exposure to the kids, and it just gets us all hyped and excited for the fall. Can't nobody wait till the fall.
Hey, that is true. That is true. And Lord willing, I will be at the FAMU in Jackson State game. So if you see me, holler, because I'm there.
We done beat FAMU twice, man. We done beat the only somebody we lost to in 19.
Matter of fact, I might bring LeBron with me. I might bring LeBron with me. Stop it. Hey, appreciate the call.
You can do that. You can do that as long as you wear that merch.
Oh, you don't wear my merch now.
See that cowboy crap at the house, man.
Hey, appreciate you, Lil Max. Hey, call back anytime, man.
All right, B.
All right, peace. Hey, caller, you live.
Oh, how you doing, bootlegger?
Hey, what's up, Mr. T?
I'm surprised you took my call.
Well, you know I'm not scared. Come on, Mr. T. You know I ain't scared.
Do you know what you did last time we talked, bootlegger?
I called the game right. That's what I mean, my score was off. I did say,
I thought you was with JSU.
I am with JSU. I told you I picked them to win.
I know you picked them to win, but you said that out loud so everybody could hear it. But your heart was pumping Alabama State.
I'm not gonna lie to you, right? My head was I wanted to go with Alabama State because of the defense. I just didn't know if they were gonna blitz like I wanted them to. And I picked JSU with my heart, but in my head I was like I should pick Alabama State. But you know, it ended up being what it was. But I was waiting for the call back for the post game, Mr. T. You like my shirt, Mr. T?
I told you I wasn't promising to call you back, bootlegger. Now let me tell you something. You with JSU, and that's it.
Ain't no backtracking.
No. I'm gonna tell you one more thing. And anybody else listening here out there? Boy, have you seen these boys? Prime time got coming in the fall, and I ain't talking about the transfers. I'm talking about straight out of high school. Remember what prime time said? You better get me now, because you won't get me later. All of y'all listening here, this is Mr. T from KC, a.k.a. Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm saying this. Prime time is bringing back our black kids to where they belong, in these black colleges. That's all he's doing. Somebody said JSU needs a coach. Hell, I ain't seen SWAC on ESPN 1, 2, or 3, or 45 for 15 years. And now the SWAC is on TV every week. So y'all give Dion his love and quit cutting him down, because all the man is doing is the best thing for our black kids, and that's bringing them home to where they belong. Now, this is Mr. T, KC, a.k.a. Atlanta, Georgia. I'm signing out, and I'm going to tell you this right now. What's your name, Curtis or Curly?
It's Scotty.
Scotty?
Yeah.
Okay, Scotty. You got one or two ways to go. Either Scotty Bootlicker or Bootlicker Scotty. Now, I like Bootlicker Scotty. Okay, but Mr. T got to sign out. I got my girl coming over here in a few minutes, and I've been working out for a whole month, so I'm ready for a woman tonight.
Hey!
So, Scotty, you take care, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Mr. T. Appreciate
Mr.
you.
T.
All right, Mr. T. Oh, my God, bro. I tell you, these shows are so. Listen, this is why I tell y'all can't miss pregame in shows, man. Like this is this is gold, bro. This is so gold, man. Love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. That is, oh my God, boy, that is so funny. Hey, real quick, the game is at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ESPN3. I will be live streaming right after the pregame. I will be live streaming this game, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. Oh yeah. So make sure you tune into the channel. Appreciate you guys, man. I love y'all, man. I'm telling you. Oh my God. Like I appreciate the call in for real. Hey, you live.
Hey man.
What's up?
Hello? For everybody that want to bring these black kids to these black schools, make sure you're doing right by them. Because they sitting there, they doing everything y'all want them to do, and they don't get nothing in return. And then they stress.
Hey, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Huh?
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Mr. Boogie.
Mr. Boogie.
From Arkansas, baby.
All right. Appreciate the call, and Mr. Boogie. Now you go ahead, talk what you say. What you gotta say?
Just saying, man, y'all. Yeah, of course, I want the kids to come to the black college. Of course, we want it. But when they get there, you don't do nothing for them to want to still be there. So when they get there, they see this. They might see some colleges being, looking good and everything from the outside. But once they get really in there, certain things ain't how they want to be. And then you got them down. What else you want? They going to school already. So what else you want them to do? They don't get much of a Skype or nothing. You got to feed them. They barely get food. And ain't nobody just really worried about it. So when they get there, they really all alone still until Saturday night or Saturday to play a game and everybody there. Like, how you want that to keep being in a child that's wanting something for themselves and really no help?
Do you have a kid that plays? Do you have a son or a daughter that plays at HBCU?
Nah. What did you say? I ain't really understand.
No, I said, do you have a son? I said, do you have a son or a daughter that plays at an HBCU?
Oh no, I have friends. I got cousins. I got little cousins. I got close friends in colleges right now. In HBCU at that.
Oh man, no, that's a real point though. That's a real point, man. I really appreciate the call though.
For sure.
Man, listen, I can't, man. I'm over here. That was hilarious. Long you change your mind next Saturday night, bro. I checking. We leave all the way from Germany, by the way. Cali, keep doing your thing. Hey, appreciate you, Big Fo. Big Fu. I know, Big Fu. Appreciate you. Boogie, did you even go to college? Y'all need to stop, man. Y'all need to stop. Let that man live, man. So is he trying to say that they should be paid? I believe college players should be paid, because they're just being used too much to not get something. I mean, you're talking about kids putting their bodies on the line for schools, all for a piece of paper, for a piece of paper, for a degree. No. Nah, we're not doing that. Nah, we're not doing that. I mean, you're talking about kids getting concussions. You're talking about long-term effect to somebody's body for a short period of time that you might not make it to the NFL, and then the school says we did our part by giving you a degree. Nah, when you made over maybe $500 million off of my name, off of me playing off my jersey, nobody's buying number 12 because they love the number 12. No, they buying it because somebody else has it, or this player's wearing it, or you know what I'm saying? Come on, man, stop it. What does he want from HBCU schools to do? The student purpose is to get an education. The student's also purpose is to make some money for the school. Let's be honest. It's a give and take type of situation. Give and take. That's a thought at paid. It's just how I feel. Give them something. Yeah. Like I'm putting my body on the line for my school. You're giving me a piece of paper. Who's to say I blow my knee out 5-6 years later? My knee is never what it was. My knee is never what it could have been. You see what I'm saying? Like my health is not. There should be at least an insurance plan for college football players. It's something that they can look back on and be like, you know what? Let me dip into this to help me get to this, or to help deal with some of these issues that were caused by me playing football or me, doing what I was doing. My daughter and family members at the Dwayne Suites. Anybody who has ever gone to HBCU and PW knows the experience and product HBCU produces can't be compared. I have my degree and no student loans because of football. That's great. That's awesome, right? But at the same time, I'm looking at your profile pic, so you're kind of older. So your student loan debt compared to what these kids are paying now ain't even the same. That's one. And two, you can't tell me that football does not change people's lives health-wise. It does. It's studies that have shown CTE causes brain damage long term. There are studies that say, you know, the physical violence of the collision of football does a lot. So there's a lot to say that players should get nothing but a 4-year degree. No, I do not agree with that at all. So would that mean all student athletes be paid off? That's a good question. Now, this is where it gets real tricky, Dennis, is that some players are allowed to do professional things, right? So if you play at the band, let me not do sports. If you're in a band, right, at an HBCU or a PWI, you're allowed to play in a quartet. You're allowed to travel in a band and make money. But if you're doing it for sports, you're not allowed. If you go pro as a golfer, if you go pro as a tennis player, you're not allowed. If you go to an event or a charity event to make money, you're not allowed to do those things. That's not fair. That's not fair. So swimming, all the players should get paid somehow. But to me, the biggest stipend should go to the football players and the basketball players. If that's women's, it could be women's UConn. Whatever brings in the most money should get the most stipend, and it should go down accordingly. That's my thing. All right, Kerryon White, let's go. PB, I appreciate you. Walk-ons needed more. I don't have a problem with them getting paid. It's just change of times. That's facts. Appreciate your honesty. This should get some type of stipend. Appreciate you. After school, youth athlete up to blah, 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 blah. Mary 305, we can't wait for the game in Miami, but JSU need to wait. They ain't ready. They ain't ready. HBCUs don't receive 1/4 of the state funding that PWIs get. What we should really be talking about, and it could be a live discussion some other time, but I'm gonna just throw it out, is that more Black entertainers should support HBCUs. Why isn't Jay-Z and Beyonce doing a black bowl? You know what I'm saying? Like Rick Ross, 2 Chainz. I know he gives to HBCUs a lot. You know, LeBron, like, you have to use your own people to do things for us. We can't constantly keep looking out. We have very successful people. We have very successful entrepreneurs, African American, that need to give back to their community. When everybody else gives back to their community, it's never a problem. When Jewish people give back to Jewish communities, it's not a problem. When Hispanic communities and give back to Hispanic communities, it's never a problem. Same thing with Chinatowns and China markets and all that. They always give back. And I'm not trying to make this, I really am not trying to take it down there. But all I'm saying, I'm gonna leave it at that, is that Black stars, Black entertainment stars, Black wealthy men, businessmen should give back to HBCUs. That, to me, that's just, it should be something that you look forward to doing. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thing. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Alcorn football made over $5 million in the F. Football team members didn't get any of it, so I can see your point. Steph Curry revamped Howard's golf program. Appreciate it. See, that's the stuff I'm talking about, Derek. That's what should be going on. Thank you. I was just about to bring up the Title IX aspect. Good point, EA. The 9 won't allow that. Title IX won't allow that. Title IX won't allow what, EA? Be more specific for me. I don't know what Title IX. I thought that was about, like, women. I thought Title IX was about women and stuff. No Black people as a whole support HBCUs. It's all schools that take advantage of student athletes, not just HBCUs. That's why kids should go back to the Black schools, because schools are businesses and supporting Black businesses. Thank you. Yes, Black entrepreneurs need to give back to our schools. For your information, entertainers supported King and civil rights movements. Thank you. There's a conundrum in the fact that the notion of higher Black education is partially built around the stigma that we're more than just athletes, whereas PwC is just athletes and treat. That's a good point, Chris. Great point. Them like celebrities. Appreciate you. Dr. Dre gave all the money to USC and they still ain't let his people in. Talk about it, Tank. Talk about it. JSU will be ready for FAMU in Miami. We're playing. They're not playing in Miami. They're playing at JSU. We're playing our B team now, but that's the default. I'm a Cowboys fan. You keep repping, Williams. We keep repping out here, baby. Always. This is my first time catching the show. This is good. Appreciate it, Miss Sweet. Anytime. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, what had happened to Two Dogs saying that he was going to be in Mississippi more, but we've seen Troy Aikman rush around with Snoop is no show. Oh, that's a good point. Not to mention a 5-star athlete at a big name college is worth $650,000. I read this article. It is. I was going to do, man, Coach Walker, you're hitting it right on the head. I read that article. It's crazy. And they break it down like how much a 4-star is worth, how much a 3-star is worth to the school. It's crazy. It's a good article. I was going to do a whiteboard video on it. Yeah, I had that in the works. Miami Gardens in the fall. No, we're not playing in Miami. Oh, no, we not. We playing in Miami versus FAMU. What? That's not, what? I'm going to have to jump and check that. You know, Shad, no, he is the biggest. Yep, you're right. Going to South Beach. All right, cool. I knew Shad would know. If anybody don't know, Shad gonna know. He is a homer for real. If the black dollar accounts for $1 trillion in spending, they will obviously have the financial ability to support our own endeavors. Good point. Good point. The game is in Miami. Yep, I saw that. Captain Magic City Classics every year, and the Bayou's on there every year as well. Orange Blossom Classic. We're playing at Hard Rock Cafe. JSU plays in Miami first game against FAMU in the fall. Appreciate you guys for the correction. Even if when we pour funds into the HBCUs, you think you prioritize. Even if when we pour funds into HBCUs, you think they'll prioritize sports. Sports will probably be at the bottom of the list, to be honest. Honestly, sports. That's why Alabama. Listen, you see where the money comes from. I don't care how academically strong your school is. Alabama has the facility that it has because of their football program. Clemson has the facilities that they have because of their football program. Ohio State has the facilities that they have because of their football program. Schools with big, fancy football programs have great facilities. It's just the name of the beast because football is that good. I would have to give you that article. I am so sorry. Dang, it was in. I'll have to find it. I'm so sorry. I'll post it, but yeah. It's a good article. Just type in on Google like how much a 5-star athlete is worth in college. You'll find it. It's really good. Can't pay male athletes more than female athletes. Same reason why you must have same number of female sports as male sports. I think with the likeness and image is going to change. I really do. I think that's going to change. But you know, I feel you. The football program and boosters. If these 5-star players get to HBCUs, money, TV, news, and magazines are coming too. Who you going for, PB? Or I'm going for PB. I got PB winning 38-25. Facts. Appreciate you, Coach Walker. Yeah, JSU and FAMU game at the Hard Rock. I seen post of 4 stars worth $350,000. Exactly. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, man. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm about to shut this down. All right. Oh, don't tell me. Hey, you got to call in, Scout. Nah, I'm not going to let you get away, bro. No, sir. You was on my – no, sir. You're one of my favorite players. You got to call in, Scout, and don't do me like that, bro. Don't do me like that, Scout, and you got to call in. If this is who I think it is, you have to call in, my guy. You don't got a game. It's Saturday. You ain't got no game. Call in. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, Scout. Call in, my guy. Come on. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can get Skelton, and if I can get Skelton on this mug. Come on now. Don't leave me hanging, Scout. Don't leave me hanging, Scout. Come on now. I just put you on my QB power rankings. Don't do me like this, Scout. Come on. Thank you, Miss Mary. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. The man himself, I'm trying to give him the call in. Let's get it. What up, Skelton? This folk food for the PB. Let's get it. Go Hornets. SU Jukebox here. Let's go. Don't do me like that. Is that really him? I mean, unless somebody over here making YouTube accounts with his name, you know what I'm saying? That it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? When is that really him? Who knows? Who knows? And the people giving them out never played down in their lives. Exactly. Good point. I'm going to give it a couple minutes, see if he calls in. If he doesn't call in, I'm going to end this live because I got to get ready for my live stream. You know what's going down. I'm live streaming it. Like I always say, if you don't like the commentary, go somewhere else because I'm going to talk. Doing commercials, I will talk. All right? Just giving y'all the heads up. So, you know what I'm saying? And I do call-ins at halftime. I just started doing that. You got to keep it short, sweet, to the point. But yeah, call in at halftime. You can call in at halftime and talk your mess, say what you got to say. I'm gonna give him till 450. If you call in at 450, then we could do something. Master P talking about buying the HBCU. Oh, that'd be dope. That would be dope. That's where it needs to be. I need to hear what he got to say about this Boombox Classic JSU versus Sutton. Yeah, let's see if he calls in. If he calls in, we'll talk about it. If not, we gotta leave it. We gotta leave it be. Make sure you guys like and follow the stream. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. All right. Make sure you like, subscribe. All right. All day, every day. Don't be scared. Make sure you like. Yeah, folks ain't ready for that one. Yes, sir. Make sure you like the stream before we get up out of here. So do you like the band? Who don't like the bands? Who don't like the bands? Ah, come on, man. I'm as black as they come. Of course, I like the bands. What you talking about? Hey, man, it's not the Boombox Classic. It's just JSU. So listen. I am new to the SWAC. Give me some slack. Give me some slack. Okay? Give me some slack. Damn, I know football. I tell you that. The whatever school you talk about, I can probably break them down. So give me some slack. Band is a sport. Who do you think is the best band? I'm not even doing this one. The quickest way to get cussed out in these comments is to say something. I don't know anything about bands, so I'm going to stay in my lane. All right? I don't know nothing about bands, so I'm going to stay in my lane. So I ain't even, not even doing it. Not even going to do it. Everybody else, everybody in the comments, y'all can answer this question. I'm not touching this question. Not touching it. No, sorry, Bob. Alabama State defense will win the game for Alabama State. Sonic Boom is the best band. What, bro? Talking about in the Boombox Classic, blah, blah, blah. What kind of band is the best part? I said because the boom and the jukebox not there. Oh, yeah. Kangs. It's the boombox will battle the big cats even in the spring. All right. Appreciate you guys, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Skelton didn't call in, whoever that was. If it was him, if it wasn't him, who knows? All right. But appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. As always, I'm your boy, Scotty. I'm about to get this live stream on and popping for you guys. And until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holla. Merch coming soon, baby. Merch coming soon. Appreciate you guys. Be ready for that live stream. Let's get it.